Welcome to my pre-algebra class. We're on chapter 14, section 1, and we're going to be working with three-dimensional figures. In a three-dimensional figure, the face is the flat surface of a space figure. So this is a face. There are actually 6 faces on this shape. An edge is a line segment on a space figure where the 2 faces meet. So this front face and this side face meet here, and this is an edge. A vertex is a point where the edges intersect. So here's a vertex, there's another one, and so on. These are all vertices. There's actually 8 of them. So we call a space figure whose faces are polygons a polyhedron, poly meaning many faces. The bases are the faces that are opposite and identical in a space figure. So in a square, actually we have a number of bases. This figure is exactly, this face here is exactly the same as this face down here. So those could be considered bases. A prism has 2 parallel congruent bases. The other faces are rectangles. A prism is always named by its bases. This is a rectangular prism. It has 2 parallel congruent bases, and all the other faces around the side are all rectangles. This shape here is a triangular prism. This triangle and this triangle are opposite and identical, and all the sides are rectangles. So the basis gives it its name. It's a triangular prism. And here is one drawn with just line segments here, not in color. So here are the 2 parallel congruent bases. Since they're triangles, it's called a triangular prism, and the other 3 sides are all rectangles. A cube is a special rectangular prism, all the faces being congruent squares. So if you have a rectangular prism where all the sides are square, they call it a cube. A pyramid is a space figure that has just one base and all the other faces are triangles. And a pyramid is named by its base, and this is a rectangular pyramid since its base is a rectangle. It could be a hexagon or a pentagon, but see, all the sides are triangles. A cylinder is a space figure with 2 circular bases. The bases are circles, and they're parallel to each other. In other words, a can. And a cone is actually a cylinder that comes to a point. It has 1 circular base, and it has a vertex. And we're all familiar with ice cream cones. And finally, the last three-dimensional shape we're going to be working with is a sphere. It's a 3-dimensional circle, a ball. So with those facts in mind, your notebook and your book, you can answer the questions on page 630. So head your paper, skip a line, put the title, and we're doing 1 through 16. The directions are to identify each space figure. Number 2 is, see if I got all the space figures here. Two is definitely the sphere. Number 4, you have a cylinder. You don't have to draw the shape. I'm just trying to make sure we're in the same place. Number 6, if you look at the shape on that one, it has a pentagon as its top. And then at the bottom base is also a pentagon, and all the sides are rectangles, so it's a pentagonal. Remember, we name prisms by their bases. Pentagon prism. Number 8, this is another prism. This time the side is a hexagon. So, and it has an opposing or opposite base. It's a hexagon, so it is a hexagonal prism. And then number, oops, I'm doing the wrong one. Sorry about that, I caught it. No candy. Number 8 is an upside down pyramid. And its base is a rectangle. So you always name pyramids by their bases too. Rectangular pyramids, since it comes to a point. In the next section, learning how to draw space figures can help you visualize them better. The diagram shows you how to do that using the dashes and so on. So number 10, they want us to draw a triangular prism. So, if we make a turn, make lines like that, and then bring this down, and this down, and this down, and the sides that we can see are always solid, and the sides that are actually hidden, we use dash lines, so that would be dash back here. So there's a triangular prism. Problem number 12, draw a cone. Well, we could start with a circle. And then take lines. That should be solid. And actually we can't see this part here. This could be dashed back here. And that would just have to be. Or we can see it, doesn't matter. And then number 14, sketch the front, top, and side view of each object. So 14, you're looking at that shape. The front, if I was just looking at it straight on, would look like this. The top view, looking top down, would just be a rectangle. And the side view would also be, looking on the side, would also be a rectangle. And number 16, the steps. Front view. Would just be a rectangle like this with the steps like that. The top view, looking down, would just be a rectangle. And the side view would actually show you the steps. It would look like this. And that concludes the evens. Be sure to check the back of the book for answers to the odds.